Hi, MCS Jets. Anyone else listening? Today is Monday, January 14th, 2019. 19 is Mrs. Corey's lucky number. So this year is going to be very lucky for her as long as she adds 2,000 to her lucky number, making it 2019. Anyway, we're going to ignore that silliness for now. It is winter. They're predicting more snow on Saturday. If you have been looking, you've either been attending my classes or looking at our YouTube channel, you'll notice that Mrs. Corey posted a silly video of herself crunching the snow. Miss Cash has promised that if it snows again, she will go outside and she will do some crunching in the snow, and then we'll get to put it on our YouTube channel and you get to see her crunching in the snow. Maybe I should try to get as many people as possible to crunch in the snow. Anyway, I'm coming to you with a video because I wanted to give you some more facts about Snowflake Bentley. His real name was Wilson Bentley, and he was born in Vermont in 1865. Where he lived in Vermont got an average of 120 inches of snow a year. I'm going to count to 10 in my head, and you're going to try to calculate how many feet is 120 inches. I mean, I really need like some music. Do, do, do. I can't keep doing that because that's the Jeopardy theme song and then I'll get sued and I don't want to get sued. It's totally silly. So we can count in a different language for you while you're thinking about it. How many feet are 120 inches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm only counting to 10 in French. 120 inches equals 10 feet of snow a year. Totally crazy. So let's travel back to the late 1800s. In the South, you've got the Civil War going on. In the North, you have Vermont, and you have this little boy named Wilson Bentley, who was obsessed with snow. He loved nature in general. He was born of a farmer. He lived on a cow farm, a milk farm, and his dad raised milk cows. Wilson Bentley hated farm work. He did not want to milk those cows. He did not want to plant any crops or weed any gardens. He wanted to study nature. He loved looking at spider webs. He loved looking at drops of dew on the flowers and drawing them. But most of all, over anything else, he was obsessed with snowflakes, so much that his nickname is Snowflake Bentley. Now, he was obsessed from a very early age. If you think about it, now if we want to film if we want to film snow or ice, like single ice, pieces of ice or snowflakes or snow, it's really easy because we have all this high-tech camera and equipment to do it. Back in the late 1800s, none of that was readily available. Cameras were huge. Andrew, are you going to participate in this part? Or no? You can say yes or no.
Sure.
All right, he's saying sure. Andrew, back in the day, cameras, were they the size of chickens or the size of baby cows, which are called calves?
Baby cows.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's what Andrew is saying. If you think that Andrew is wrong, I want you to put your thumbs down. If you're not sure, I want you to put your thumb to the side. If you agree with Andrew, thumbs up. Not sure, straight or to the side. And if you feel like it's really the size of chicken, thumbs down. And Andrew's right. Cameron was the size of a baby calf. And Andrew, is it the size of the table we're sitting at right now, which isn't that tall? Or is it the height of the tall table in my library? What do you think? Tall table or this size?
That table.
Tall. The high table in my library? What do you think, guys? Thumbs up if you agree with Andrew that it's the high table. Thumbs to the side if you're not sure. Where's my thumb? Or thumb down if you think it's the size of this table that we're sitting at, which really, I'm serious, is not that tall. All right, Andrew, once again, you are right. It is the size of the tall table in my class. Okay. All right, now back to me. Good job, Andrew. So, cameras were huge, height and width, and they were not readily available. So Wilson Bentley was living on this farm, and his mom was his teacher pretty much for his entire life. And his mom had this ancient microscope, and she gave the microscope to Wilson Bentley, who then spent the next 3 winters at least, trying to put snowflakes under the lens of a microscope and then try to draw it. There are so many problems with this. One, like, can you imagine spending 3 winters doing this yourself? Like, talk about obsession. I don't know anyone that has that insane amount of focus for that many years. So there are numerous problems with trying to put a snowflake underneath a microscope. One, he had to catch it on a piece of black cloth. 2, he had to get it underneath the microscope. And 3, he had to make sure that all of his writing utensils and pieces of paper and pencil were there so he could start drawing the snowflake. He wanted to get pictures of the snowflakes so badly. Guys, what's the problem with that? If it's snow and he is indoors, or at least in a barn, it's still going to be pretty cold, but you're indoors. What happens to snow easily when it's indoors, or you're breathing on it, or you're sitting? What's going to happen? Andrew, what happens to snow when it's inside?
It melts.
It melts, he's right. It totally melts. This dude, Snowflake Bentley, spent 3 years trying to draw a picture of snowflakes with pencil. And of course he never completed because, Andrew, what happened to the ice?
It melted.
It melted. So he had like hundreds of half-completed pictures, drawings of snowflakes, and he never got anywhere. 3 years he spent doing this. I mean, it was just crazy. This video is now at 7 minutes, a little bit over 7 minutes. I'm going to pause and come back with you with the second round of Wilson Bentley facts. But I do want you to think about, would you ever be so obsessed, so interested in something that you'd fail for 3 years at it before you figure out another way to do it? Talk about dedication. All right, I'm coming back in a minute.